That went well. Wow, he lived. Oh, no wonder. It's an ice skeleton. He's special. And E. Dang it. Freaking zombie. Freaking zombies. Give me those. Oh, it's a wispy shade. I'm sure he's there to say, "Get out!" But I didn't take the correct door, so I didn't see him until I was all the way around. Count is mostly full of soil samples. There are chunks of rotten dirt, each labeled with the section of the mine they were found in. They were probably waiting to be taken for alchemical analysis when the mine was closed. There's also a burlap sack inside it. You find something interesting. It's a green crystal spiral about 8 inches long. It's not natural. Someone carved it with great skill and care. It's a beautiful piece of workmanship, marred only by a small chunk that was broken out at the base. You put it into your pack. No use letting something so lovely gather dust here. I'm sure it is not a trap. Gold bars. You're seeing the undead pacing around the entrance to the mine. You aren't surprised to find a shade back here. It's a wispy, insubstantial thing. It barely seems able to hold together. It does surprise you that it isn't hostile. When you get close, it drifts up to you, then stops. It doesn't make you feel cold or nervous. It's exactly the opposite. When it's near you, you feel stronger, more confident, feeling a purpose. It's as if it's encouraging you to explore. Yeah? Well, let's follow it. Or is it following me? Okay. I could have used you earlier, buddy. I don't suppose you can follow me down the stairs. Doesn't look like it. Oh well. Let's take advantage of this shield while we have it. Oh no, rats! Those are some very unfortunate rats. Fierce rats. No kidding. What space can you see? Freaking rats. Now, do I have any way to get him back? I don't think I do. I don't think the shade's gonna follow me out here very far. Who's that? No, just a giant lizard hanging out. I wonder how many secret passages I'm overlooking. marked myself on this obelisk. No bad consequences. Hey, buddy. Aw. He's done. Got wore out. I don't suppose we have a light source. No. Sar's chamber is freezing cold. Your feet slip slightly on the icy ground beneath them. The cavern is not unoccupied. Not far away you see a huge zombie, clumsily stitched together from the parts of a variety of large creatures. One of its arms came from a lizard, one of its legs looks like a tentacle, its head is a shapeless lump. The zombie paces back and forth, not yet seeming to notice you. Far into the cave, surrounded by glowing crystals, you see a small, insubstantial humanoid shape. It is doing nothing. It just stands still. There we go. Let's find this zombie. There he is. Massive Shambler. Wish I knew how to activate special abilities in this. Oh well. You're done. Shade. A different shade, I guess. Get wrecked! Get close to the small specter who is standing on a low stone platform. When you're close, it flows towards you, hands outstretched. As it walks, lacy patterns of ice crystals cover the stone at its feet. The specter is utterly silent as it moves. The bones scattered around the ground around it begin to move and tap together. The mere presence of this creature seems to summon the dead back to life. Oh dear. It's our wispy shade friend. That specter waves its hand in a complex motion. The bones around you rattle against each other more quickly. As you watch in alarm, several clumps of them form into crude humanoid shapes. Newly made skeletons lurch towards you. Go, specters! It's a good hit. Look at all those freaking undead. I don't have a good way to get rid of them. And that's a shade that I summoned. glow passes through the spectre. Finally, the repository of energy that held the creature together gives out. Finally, it makes a sound, a long drawn-out, agonized moan. As you watch, the being dissipates. Soon there is nothing left but a crystal hanging in midair. It falls to the ground and the creature is gone. But we still have a bunch of skeletons. Good job. Crystal symbol. Thanks. Okay. A knowledge brew. That's always good. A mandrake root. Speed elixir. Some tools of unknown description. They're worth money, though. There is a crystal pillar in this room. It's about 6 feet high and 3 feet wide. It is not here originally. Looks like someone brought it down here, probably with great difficulty. It's a lovely stone, a deep shade of blue. Crystal seems to glow from within. A faint light seems to dance about under the surface. Then you realize that it's not a trick of the light. There really is something glowing under the stone surface. The flickering lights resolve themselves into a humanoid shape, indistinct but clearly there, and it's looking at you. Okay. Just figure it watches you. There's a long pause. It starts to wave its hands, or whatever they are around. It seems to be trying to do something. Okay. A few seconds of hand waving, the figure is still. You hear a soft voice coming from the stone. Yes, it says. The malefactors, they are gone. And the humans, they have taken chamber. Voice cuts out occasionally, replaced by a soft hissing sound. Who are you? It's a long pause, then the voice says, Yes, contact. You have done well. This place was surrendered by the Lost One, but things were left to do harm. Now it is, the voice continues, not matter. This was a minor. There's a hissing sound. Whether the Lost One kept it or surrendered it, no effect. We have a contact. You must know that. It's a long stretch of hissing sound. Then the voice resumes. Not effective. No, must later. Must mark this one. Mark as not aiding the Lost One. Yes, mark me. Wait. You don't get the chance to continue. There's a loud humming noise. The crystal begins to vibrate. Start to run out of the cave, but you aren't fast enough. Two things happen at once. A large crack appears in the face of the crystal, reaching from the floor to the tip. Then a flash of light lances out of its surface, striking your hand. It's horribly painful, but only lasts for a minute. The light fades. The chamber is silent. The crystal is completely dark now. Whatever just happened, the energy was too much for the device to withstand. You look at your hand. First it looks unchanged. Then you look closer. You see there is indeed a mark there, a slight discoloration, and a complicated looping pattern. If you didn't know what to look for, you would never notice it. Very strange. Hopefully someone somewhere can tell you what just happened to you. The benevolent shade that was following you around starts to dissipate. It no longer has the energy to hold itself together. Yet as it fades, you detect a strange sense of peace and satisfaction. The shade completed its mission. Good job, Shade. You did well. He was a helpful little ghost. I think he came down this staircase to help us.